All right, I hope you enjoyed that cute little video about Pip, the guide dog. So you need to come on back to Google Classroom. You need to get your copy of the story arc diagram practice. It's a document that looks like this. You'll notice that there are 2 story arcs in the document. You're going to do this twice. So to be able to write on it, you double click on it. And there you go. Now it's a drawing and you can write in the text boxes. So let's fill them out as we go along. So what is the exposition or stasis or introduction of Pip? Well, we saw Pip goes to school. Right? We saw little Pip walking into school, then all the bigger dogs go running around him. So we know Pip is our main character, and we know that Pip is at school. Now, the turning point. I think the turning point is a little bit difficult with this one. There are kind of 2 turning points, so it's good that we need to pick one of them. So one turning point would be where Pip is not doing well in school, and then Pip sees those pictures on the wall of Ace, and then he gets inspired and starts to do better, right? Because that's a changing point in the story. But there's a turning point that happens before that. I don't know if you noticed, when Pip was trying to get into school, Pip didn't quite meet the height requirement, and he used his little ear just to reach the top of the measuring stick, and then he made it in. So now, we have 2 rules here to find the turning point. Number 1, we pick the earlier turning point, so that means we take the one with the ear. And then the second one is, if we take that turning point out, would the story have happened at all? And the answer is no. If Pip didn't get into school, there would be 0 story. So our turning point is Pip uses his ear to make the height requirement for school. And now we've got rising action. So this is everything that happens afterwards. Remember, this is most of our story. So we've got Pip struggles because he is shorter than everyone else. And then we've got Pip gets inspired by Ace. Pip starts to do better in school. Actually starts to see some success in school. So Pip starts to do better. So now, here's a question. Is Pip failing the exam at the end the climax, or is it in the rising action? So it's a pretty big moment in the little movie. But here's the thing, it's in the rising action, because remember, we can't have any conflict in the falling action or resolution. And the sequence of Pip helping the lady through the construction zone definitely counts as conflict, as action. So that means Pip fails the exam is not the climax. It's in the rising action. Pip fails the exam. And goes outside. Then we've got our climax. This is our biggest scene. Pip saves the day by guiding a woman through a construction zone. And then we've got our falling action. Remember, our falling action and our resolution happen really quick sometimes, just like it happened in this little movie. So in falling action, everyone notices Pip's heroic efforts, right? Everyone at the school notices him doing this. They see it happen, and then the resolution is Pip gets the cape and becomes a guide dog. There you have it. So next up, watch the next film in our playlist here called The Present. And then on your own or with a buddy, you are going to plot the story arc of the story The Present in the following story arc in your document. And then we will check to make sure that you got the right answers next class.